Hi, welcome to Psychotherapy 360. I'm Ihnen, licensed mental health counselor, and this is my colleague, Christine Wylde, licensed mental health counselor, and it's a new year.
It is a new year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about sort of a distinction between intention and sort of resolution / goals. And so I think if she can start with that, then we'll segue into the goals.
I can start with that.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you mean by intention as opposed to a resolution?
I really like the idea of intentions because it's more of an ongoing process rather than a fixed goal.
Okay.
And there's something that happens when you set an intention, and either, some people set intentions every day, or set an intention at the beginning of the year, and they're more open-ended kinds of things, like an example is, I'm going to watch for opportunities to be kinder to people, or I'm going to watch for opportunities to be kinder to myself. I'm going to make healthier choices. So it's not so much a quantifiable thing; it's a qualitative thing. Oftentimes, it's about inclining your mind in certain directions, in the service of maybe a broader goal, or just to have more happiness in your life.
Intention, like paying attention, is about your mind. You shift in your mind, as opposed to a specific behavior I'm going to do.
Right. It's very much in your mind. It's how you frame things, and that's a good point. Yeah. And I think what happens when you set an intention, it's like you plant a little seed in the back of your mind, and then you forget about it. So then you're going throughout your day, and let's say, using the example of I'm going to be kinder to people, I'm going to try to be kinder to people. Halfway through your day, somebody steps in front of you in a grocery line because they didn't see you. And then you remember, oh, that's right, I set the intention, I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be a little forgiving about this and not just assume this person is trying to cheat me out of my rightful place in the grocery line. That's some things you wanted to say about goals.
Well, I think that what can happen in the beginning of the year, it's kind of nice that old year's over with. I think a lot of us are happy 2010 is gone.
I am.
And hoping 2011 is a little bit better. It looks like the economy's recovering a little bit. It might be a little bit easier on some of us. I think the thing is that when you set a resolution or a goal for the new year, you want to be able to actually accomplish it. And I think people kind of get lost in either having too many goals, or they are not specific enough about how to achieve that goal. And any kind of goal setting, if you actually want to achieve that specific goal, if you are very specific about it, it's going to be more likely. It's very specific. You have by June 4th, when I'm going to my friend's wedding, I will have lost 5 pounds. And how, coming from that point back, how can I actually begin to do that?
Right.
So you're very specific about it. Well, I'm going to walk 3 times a week with my friend so-and-so. That's very specific. That's how I will accomplish losing that 5 pounds. So it's not just, I'm going to lose some weight. That goal is probably something that a lot of people want, but the actual how to do it, it's not specific enough. Right. So it's like, okay, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with my friend so-and-so, we're going to meet at the park at Green Lake, and we're going to go for a walk for 20 minutes. You probably will lose 5 pounds if you do that by June, whatever. So I think that's really important. Is the more specific you can be, the better.
And you were saying that it has to be realistic too. It
has to be realistic. Like, for example, has been running half marathons. You probably could run a marathon by June. That's a reasonable goal.
Right.
And I think the other thing is you want to be able to not have too many goals. Right. The year is a long time, and it's also short. It's both. And so if you give yourself 1 or 2, maybe 3 goals, you might actually accomplish 1 or 2 of them.
Right.
And I think that's the thing, is to be very realistic. I think it's better to set yourself up to accomplish 2 or 3 goals than to say, I've got 10 things I want to do this year, and oh my God, I haven't gotten to any of them. I'm a failure. And I'm a failure now.
Yeah.
I'd rather set you up for success and say, I've done these 2 things, I feel great.
Right.
I've accomplished these things, I've taken myself on, I know I can do this now.
Right.
I have experience of myself saying I'm going to be able to do that, and I did it. that is going to feed your desire to pick
And
it
I can
up.
see how you can combine this idea of intentions and resolutions too.
Say more.
I'm going to look for opportunities to get extra exercise. If that was your intention every day, then when you go somewhere and there's a big parking lot, I mean, I know this sounds kind of like, yeah, this is no big deal, but if you parked at the far end of the parking lot every time you went somewhere, you'd probably get in an extra 10 minutes of walking every day.
That's perfect because it does exactly fit in. Because if I have a goal and I've been very specific, meaning it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I've got to go for my walk with my friend. But if I also set the intention, like you're saying, in the morning, I want to have opportunities to move my body more.
Right.
Then I go for my walk with my friend. It's Monday. I go back home, I shower, and I got to take the bus to work. But instead of getting out my bus on my regular bus stop, I walk an extra block or two.
Right.
Because that fits in with the idea of the intention, than being wedded with the goal.
Right.
I like that.
Or you take the stairs. Or, I mean, it almost makes it kind of fun, like a game.
Right.
You know, I'm going to watch for opportunities to get a little
You
extra.
can find Anne on the internet at annehnen.net.
And the spelling's at the end of the video.
And you can find me, bestlives.com. And both of us have availability in our schedules to see anybody who's in the Seattle area.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Enjoy the new year.
Happy New Year.